Hi, I'm Windsor from Windsor Smith Home, and welcome to beautiful sunny Brentwood, California. I designed this little gem as a thought piece on how I believe the global family would love to live today. To begin with, architecturally, I wanted to give it a really vertical look, which in my world equates to luxury. But there's so much to show you inside, so come on, let's go. This is the foyer, and the thought process behind designing this was to create this very sort of curvy space. So to add to this vertical quality, I created these very tall door pediments, and then I love this material that's on the walls. It's this beautiful ridge detail that just gives it the perfect touch. I've coined this room the receiving room because oddly enough, my clients often reference fine hotels that they've stayed in around the world. And I think the idea that you could have a room that sort of is an experience was a great one. When I created the space, I wanted to tackle the dining room problem, which is that dining rooms have become almost extinct. What I really wanted is to create a dining environment where you really wanted to hang out with your friends after it. The idea here was to create a table that was lower than the standard dining table and then use couch seating around it. I added this sort of curved traditional bar, and instead of having what you would normally see, which is racks of alcohol facing you, I like the idea of it being a little more discreet, so I tucked them back into millwork. I consider this room a very flirty room, so I chose a color that I believe is the color that everyone looks beautiful in. It's this deep kind of saturated smoky gray navy, and it's a paint that just has this real thickness to it. In this family wing of the house, I designed the space to have the kitchen, the family eating area, the family sitting area, and a library all in one. But the ability to sort of have beautiful French doors that can close off the space so that you can have some privacy is sort of an added plus. In designing the chef's kitchen, I wanted it to be ergonomic and functional for a chef, but I also wanted it to be designed to where it's perfectly at home in a beautiful house like this. The center island is really a beast. I used a gray Savoy marble on the top, and it's the perfect surface, and it is the tour de force of the space. There's a continuum with the coloration and materials that I used in both spaces, the family kitchen and the chef's kitchen, but the gray Savoy sort of leads us in, and the cabinetry being consistently in the same gray really makes it very soothing and a great place to be. The library puts you sort of in an intimate connection with the shelving and also the fireplace there. It's where you truly would cozy up to the fire. Instead of having cabinetry that's built in and heavy, I just created these very etagere-like, light and airy shelving system that almost disappears. In designing the master space, it really sort of begins at the first level. I wanted to create a staircase that essentially is its own staircase, and it leads you up through a upstairs den or sitting room to the master, if you will, so that when you come into the sleeping space, it really isn't about other things. It's really about sort of calm experience. So all of the furnishings that I put in here are all things that sort of bounce the light in a beautiful way. I like the contradiction of the more contemporary pieces. This bed, for example, this beautiful round étagère that I've made, to the old world paneled walls. So behind all of these paneled walls actually is additional storage. I love being in this space because it's so dreamy, but the dreamiest of all is the views from the rooftop deck. So let's take a look. This rooftop deck is really the crown jewel of the property. It's just amazing and connects you to all that California has to offer. You have the beautiful lawns and the pool area in the back that's very open to the view. Got the pool houses that are situated perfectly on the property to create shade. The poolside pavilion is this really handsome architectural gem buried underneath the lawns. And it's got plate glass windows that open 18 to 20 feet wide in each area and look out to a gorgeous garden. So this is indeed the quintessential entertaining space of the house. It's where every guest feels at home, and the biggest problem you have is getting them out of here when you're ready to go to bed. I hope you've enjoyed the tour. It's been a pleasure to take you on it and to show you how I believe that this house really truly sets up a global family with all the finishes and the functionality all coming together, creating this archive that someone will make memories in.
Thanks for watching. Like what you see on the show? Well, be sure to subscribe to our channel. We have so many more beautiful homes to share. It's all about love. Share these homes, you know?